Hey guys, this is Mrs. Baird, and I am making this video for Mr. Taylor's periods 1 and 6 pre-algebra classes. This is video 1. And the topic of today's video is order of operations. What is the order of operations? The order of operations dictates to us the order or the method that we use to choose which operations to do first when we are solving equations or evaluating expressions. Now, I'm sure you all have learned, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, but is this really the best way for us to remember the order of operations? Yes and no. So here we go. The order of operations go like this: parentheses, and other grouping symbols such as fraction bars or radical signs, exponents, multiplication or division, whichever occurs first when you move from left to right, and then last but not least, addition or subtraction, whichever comes first, left to right. So here we go with some practice problems. I'd like you to get a piece of paper and a pencil, maybe your notebook, and write these problems down and pause the video as you need to so that you can copy them down and work them as I'm doing them with you. So this video is to be used with the 1.3 Practice A worksheet. Your class assignment is going to be 1 through 15, and your homework will be 16 through 27. So, to begin with these first 3 problems, I want you to look at them and to decide, according to the order of operations, which operation we do first within each expression. With this first one, it is 24 minus 2 times 3. Well, we know that the order of operations says that we should do multiplication before subtraction, so that's what we're going to underline, is 2 times 3. Because we're going to do that part first, if we were to actually go ahead and evaluate that expression. Number 2 says 25 divided by 5 times 2. And this is where PEMDAS can get people into trouble, because they will often think, oh, I must multiply before I divide. No, that's wrong. You must do multiplication or division, whichever comes first, as you move from left to right in an equation or an expression. So in number 2, division comes before multiplication. Oops. So that's what we're going to underline and do first. In number 3, this problem is very similar to number 1, so you stop the video and underline what you think we should do first, and then I'll underline it for us. Ready? Here we go. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about with you all is what evaluate means. It means to find the value, the overall value of an expression or an equation. Usually, though, you see evaluate with expressions and not equations. So what I want you to do whenever you are evaluating or you are substituting in any form is I want you to put parentheses in place of the variable that you're going to be substituting for. And you can think of it as a little hug. You can tell Miss Baird said you get a little hug. So with number 4, our expression says 5 plus 3x squared when x equals 2. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rewrite this expression, but I'm going to put parentheses in place of the variable. And now I'm going to put the value of the variable in those parentheses. That's a 2. So now we're going to use, because the order of operations tells us to do parentheses first, that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring over our 5 and our 3, and 2 squared is 4. So now we're going to have 5 plus 3 times 4 is 12, and that whole thing now we know equals 17. Yay! All right, number 5. 4n squared minus 2n when x equals 3. So to begin with, you got it. We're going to replace the variables with parentheses. Minus 2. Here's another parentheses. And we're told that should be an n equals 3. So n equals 3. All right, 4 times 3 squared is 9, minus 2 times 3 is 6. 4 times 9 is 36, minus 6, and 36 minus 6 equals 30. All right, number 6, 24 minus 15. A lot of people would read this over x when x equals 5, but what you need to remember is that a fraction bar is the same thing as division. So this really says 24 minus 15 divided by x, and x is 5. So 24 minus 15 divided by, here's our parentheses, and we're going to put 5 in here. 24 minus 15 divided by 5 is 3 equals 21. Just one more to do. 5 plus x cubed, or x to the third power, when x equals 1/2. So 5 plus, here's parentheses, cubed, 1/2. Now this is an instance where it's going to be better for us to write this out. 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. 5 plus. Now remember, you multiply numerators together, and then you multiply denominators. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. And 5 plus 1/8 is 5 and an 1/8. And this has been video 1 for Mr. Taylor's class. Good luck. Make sure you get 1 through 15 completed in class today, and then 16 through 27 for homework tomorrow. Have a great day, you guys.